Hi there. Today I'd like to share with you um, what we consider the perfect way of onboarding our clients. A lot of times when we start working with clients or we have a sales presentation with clients, one of the first things they ask is, well, what is your onboarding process? And how do we ensure that the onboarding process is smooth? And I think the onboarding process, when I think about it, it consists of four key elements. And the first one is we want to minimize the risk for our potential clients. And this presentation probably applies to any third-party software services firm that you want to engage with. You want to minimize your risk, right? So minimize risk. What is key to minimizing risk? Well, of course, you want to minimize risk in terms of disclosure. So, you want to have a very simple and bidirectional NDA in place, but also you want to minimize risk in terms of containing your costs, as well as making sure that the firm that you're working with delivers what they promise, and also give them room to deliver more than they promise. Now, this can sometimes be difficult for larger firms who are doing quote unquote outsourcing and they're very, very mature in their outsourcing models. They might want to have specific things done and very, very specific, for instance, for testing, they want to have these particular test cases executed on these particular platforms and give me the results in this exact format or in this exact system that they want the software testing services firm to report in. And so from their point of view, they might minimize risk, but on the other hand, they also minimize the upside they may get from a firm that is creative in approaching their problem and determining even better solutions. So while you want to minimize risk, you also want to give the software testing firm room to be creative and provide better solutions than you would otherwise have on yourself. The next thing is easy and hassle-free, right? So you want to work with a firm that is very flexible and that has great communication and can get started very, very easily. So what we like to do with our clients is bring them on in a flexible way in multiple dimensions, which means that they can use a very short time period to evaluate the work that we're doing. And we can be flexible in terms of the amount of people that we put on the job, as well as the amount of hours that we put on the job. So we like to work with our customers by the man month versus by the hour. And the reason for that is that this way, there are no surprises at the end of the month when they see a bill for 197 hours for a guy and they're wondering, what did this guy do, right? So you want to be flexible, but also you want to minimize risk. And so that's important. The last thing, which I think is probably the most important thing, is really designing the contract or the engagement so that you have value for the client from the very, very beginning. Value from the beginning is not a cookie cutter concept, right? So we like to work with our clients to figure out exactly where they are in the test maturity process and in their testing to see where we can add the most value right away. And sometimes that's just an extra pair of hands, right? Doing more work that they need you to do. Other times it's really understanding their process and understanding where they can improve their process. So the software testing services company that you sign up with really should be flexible in working with you and understanding you and helping you to get the most value from the services they provide. Sometimes that's, in summary, sometimes that means doing exactly what you tell them to do. And other times it means really enabling them and allowing them the room to use their expertise and experience that they've developed over the years in working with many, many other clients and bringing that to the table to help you. I think that's probably the best way to onboard a software testing services company like XPOsoft.